Even self-proclaimed car people often don't know that the Toyota Matrix and Pontiac Vibe are built side by side as a joint venture between the two corporate rivals in California. And all new for '09 is a second go-around with these lovable little multitaskers. Today I've got GM's side of the story in the Pontiac Vibe. Having been one who fully embraced the first-generation Vibe and its groundbreaking design, I was excited to see that Pontiac addressed one of the former car's biggest issues, powertrain combinations. Though the all-wheel drive and GT trims were discontinued after the 2006 model year, when they were alive, you couldn't get the all-wheel drive model with the hot engine, and you couldn't get an automatic with the faster motor either, leaving many consumers to make compromises in one area or the other. But now the choices are better. You can start with the 1.8-liter engine, basically a carryover engine from the old base Vibe, with slightly more output at 132 horsepower and 128 pound-feet. The upgraded engine is no longer a hopped-up version of the 1.8, but it's the same 2.4-liter dual overhead cam unit from the Camry, making 158 horsepower, and available with either a 5-speed manual or automatic on front-drive models, and a 4-speed auto on all-wheel drive trims. This week I've got the base Vibe with the optional 2.4-liter engine and 5-speed auto, carrying an as-tested price of $21,145 with numerous options. This car comes with a torsion beam rear suspension, but a fully independent unit with sport suspension upgrades can be had on the Vibe GT. I've driven both types and can tell you that the GT setup is far sportier than here in the base model and adds a much greater degree of playfulness. This Vibe arrived with a much lower wow factor than the Matrix XRS I was testing at the same time. No fancy exhaust tip nor athletic body trim, this particular Vibe arrives more stealth-like. I can tell I'd be a better candidate for the GT model, but as is, this Vibe can certainly play the role of a confident, capable car crossover. It's tall, roomy, and easily configurable. Its design is still contemporary enough to garner a look, and it's feature-laden without sending the price over the top. Some things didn't change. For instance, the SUV-like high seating position is very commanding and comfortable. The rear seats fold completely flat and have latch points for 3 car seats. Cargo loading is a breeze, and there are grocery bag hooks to keep the food in place. With a fun-to-drive demeanor, punchy engine, fuel efficient to the tune of 21 city and 29 highway on regular unleaded, loaded and practical, the Vibe should continue to have a long shelf life. If you're considering the snazzier-looking Matrix, keep in mind 3 things. It's considerably more expensive, doesn't come standard with OnStar, and has a shorter warranty, though you can equip the Matrix with a Navi system. For Drive Time on MyRide.com, I'm Steve Hammis.